This is to the media, to your twisted, immoral society, and your communist government. We hate you all, and we are ready for war. We will always speak up and expose the corruption, the authoritarianism, the tyranny, and the hate.
Truth dispels lies, as light dispels darkness.
From an undisclosed location, deep in an occupied zone, you are listening to Covert Radio.
Good morning. It is February the 2nd, 2023, and this is Covert Radio. This is talk radio format, and this is really only for people who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. This is just a quick little intro for a longer play video that I'm going to link here on the screen right now. It'll also be linked in the description below. But this video coming up here is really talking about what you see on the screen. It's unbelievable. Oh, hey, by the way, Punxsutawney Phil did see his shadow, so you know what that means. What is it? 6 more weeks of winter? 4 or 6 more weeks of winter. So yes, but I know he did see his shadow. And in this long play video, again, we can link. It's going to be linked on the screen right now and in the description. Covert Radio. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot. Really, I haven't seen anybody talk about this, but I haven't even seen a lot of the big news agencies cover this. The woman on the screen is the Memphis police chief. Her name is Cerelyn Davis. She goes by CJ Davis. And this is the woman who was the chief, the controller of the 40 cop unit called the Scorpion Unit, 5 of which of those police are the ones who beat Tyre Nichols to death. She was in charge. She is the chief of police in Memphis, but but you didn't know this. I want to ask how she got to become chief of police after being fired from being a major, I believe it was, in Atlanta. She was fired from Atlanta and then, however long later, was hired as the chief of police for Memphis. Fast forward a short amount of time, now we have these maniac cops who beat Tyre Nichols to death. She was involved in an investigation. I believe the woman was a sergeant of the Atlanta police force as well. This woman, not CJ, not her, it was this sergeant's husband, was involved in a police investigation for having child pornography. Well, this woman right here, who is the chief of police for Memphis, she stopped the investigation by the Atlanta police. She stopped it. And it had to come down to a grand jury. There was an indictment. They did find this guy guilty. He was charged with child pornography. And once it came to the light that she is the sole reason that the police never investigated it, she was immediately fired. Did you guys know this? And then, miraculously, in 2021, she was hired as the chief of police. Should she have even been there? Should she have even been there? That's something we talk about in this video shown on the screen right now. You guys can click on it. I'm questioning whether she should have been there or not. Because I personally don't believe it's based on merit or skill or talent. But if you want to believe a hoax that was perpetrated back about 70 years ago And initially in 1912, Covert Radio has talked about this before. This is a racial program for the 20th century, where it says eventually the Zionists, the communists, what they're going to do to circumvent America, what they're going to do to circumvent the white race and to bring everybody under the umbrella of communism is they are going to instill white guilt in all the white people. They're also going to start brainwashing people that for centuries, all of the dark races have been oppressed by whites. They're molding them into a program for the Communist Party. And one of the final parts of the racial program for the 20th century was these Zionists and these communists vowed that they will, at all costs, they will help black people rise to prominence in every walk of life, in all of the professions, in the world of sports, in the world of entertainment. The Zionist and the communist will push black people to the top. They'll use all their connections, nepotism, whatever they can do. And in their minds, again, this is a hoax. However, it was read into congressional hearings, into congressional record. This is in Congress. This is in congressional record right now, but it has been deemed a hoax. This is so lunatic-y, I can't even imagine this even happening. This is crazy talk. But with this prominence, in their mind, I'm saying the communist and Zionist, this would allow all of the black people to intermarry. This is their words, intermarry with the whites and begin a process which will deliver America to our cause. That is a quote. One of the other things we talk about in this video is the this guy here, man. This is the level of chaos that's happening all around us. This isn't abnormal. You're only waiting for the next one to happen. A Pennsylvania man accused of raping a child. She was 10 years old and duct taping her to a punching bag. He beat her up. He strangled her. He raped her. He threw her down steps. She got beat up one time for feeding the dog. And he just had full control over this little girl for how long do you think? Just guess. Since 2019. And the big question right now, this is only on January the 28th was he arrested? Or the 27th or 28th. The big question is, where is the authorities? Where is Child Protective Services? This little girl first reported this in 2019, and nothing was ever done until now to this demon. And he's in jail on $200,000 bond, but you know what? This is a sanctuary city. If this is one of the George Soros elected DAs, he'll be out walking the streets because Bell is racist. I'm Covert Radio. We got this and a lot more. Check out the video on the screen. You guys take care. Have a good day.